I first received the review copy to endorse it for Michael Beckwith, my habit is to say no to 90% of the requests. But when I read this book, there was no way that I could say anything but yes. Her sincerity, her depth of heart, her wisdom. I don't know, the writing was excellent, but it was outshone by her authenticity.
As a therapist, what I can say about this book is that it actually helped me because Julie takes a lot of different theories from different schools of thought and she pulls them all together in such a way that it makes it very user-friendly for the average person, but also very helpful if you're a therapist and you want help on how to work with clients and couples.
The book is really a wonderful account of the evolution of relationships and how relationships start off and how they can both develop and grow over time, as well as how they can go awry. And it really highlights a lot of the pitfalls that people have in the course of relationships and how to avoid them. And so it's really a wonderful guide for people who are trying to navigate wherever they may be in their personal relationships.
I think the book is a gift to couples and to people who love and to people who want to love, especially to people who have tried to love many times and have not succeeded because they got stuck in phase 1 or phase 2 and didn't know. And women come to me and they want love, they want relationships, and they have repetitive patterns of beginning relationships that fall apart. And I think Julie's book will help them through that hump where fantasies fall and reality comes in. And that's where the personal growth has to come in order for a relationship to really last.
This is a fabulous book. I read this book, The Pathway to Love, and I highly recommend it for just about anybody that's interested in relationships and creating better family relationships, love relationships, whatever.
Shortly after reading Julie's book, I fell into phase 1 with the man who's with me today. I'm completely infatuated with Dr. Stan, who fortunately for me is a psychologist. So we're able to discuss these 4 phases as we're moving through them as they're described in Julie's book. We're in phase 1, which is the sort of object fantasy. This is the person of my dreams. They can do no wrong. Complete infatuation, idealizing. And then occasionally we move into evaluation, self-awareness. Is this good for me? Am I good for this? Can this make it forever? You know, at my stage and age, forever looks more possible and more likely than it did when I was in my 20s. And then we're looking ahead to phase 3, which you have to read the book to understand.
This book is a compilation of Julie and all of her skills and observations and knowledge of how people and relationships are in all stages, and to really help people empower themselves and understand their partners to find much more out of their relationship and find it more satisfying and rewarding and empowering to all of them. I highly recommend it. I think it'll touch each person in a very different way, but it'll help you all in the relationship you're in now, in future relationships, and with anybody in your life. It's important to understand your dynamics and yourself for more enjoyable life.
The content is touching me because it makes me feel confident that the way my relationship is going, that it's on the right track, and what we're going through when we go through tough times, that it's natural and normal, in fact, even part of the process. What I appreciate what Julie does in the book is she helps me understand that there is no destination, that love is simply a process.
If there's anyone who really wants to be in a relationship, whether you're in one or whether you're looking for one, this is really a good book to read. It's got good advice, and it's written in a way that makes it really interesting. I would definitely recommend it to anybody.
Yeah, I came in here, didn't know what to expect. I'm here, I heard everything, and I'm so excited to read Pathway to Love. Now it's a must-read.
If you're in a relationship or want to be, this is a must-read book.
The directness, the clarity, the wisdom, that I can't think of anyone who wouldn't benefit by reading this book.
Pathway to Love, that's where it is. That's where it's at. Pathway to Love.